Good evening. Last time I uploaded a video was 2 months ago and I lost 11 subscribers. That is because people subscribe to me expecting Foodies archives without commentary. And when they suddenly see a man with a seemingly unkempt beard and who speaks not as fast as they would like, they're going to be like,
Fuck this.
Anyway, I have a few unlisted Foodie Beauties archives on my channel, but since this morning in Yaba's stream, Yaba played one of my videos, that is the deleted birthday stream from Foodie when she was live with from the car with Pete, and many speculate that Foodie Beauty deleted it because Beats made some remarks towards masturbation, or at least spoke in a way that could be understood as references to masturbation. Also, Yaba was wearing a 6-7 t-shirt, and I'm just wearing the same. Also, I uh, I heard that when Yaba started to play my stream, she said that if anyone is going to have audio issues, let her know, because a few times there have been audio issues with Panda Panju's videos. That's me. And well, let me tell you what the issues are. Actually, the issues are, and I hope this video also reaches Yaba. I'm not going to go too deep into this at all, but I'm just going to say that you should Google the term loudness war, and I can make a separate video about loudness war, but basically what loudness war uh, is that starting from the very early 90s, music producers started to, with no backing evidence from psychologists, started to assume that people are going to buy the music when their music is the loudest, when radio stations play them, and you can actually hear the effects of loudness war when I suppose Netflix doesn't have commercials, but anyway, you remember watching TV, and when you watch a movie and suddenly you get an ad break and the ads seem very loud, that is basically one aspect of loudness war. I mean, the movies are mixed in a certain way, and well, I said I'm not going too deep into this, but you see, the early movies were mixed like, let's say, normal audio, but when there was a plane crash or explosion or something loud, it was like peaking the audio. I mean, the audio can't go past the 0 decibel level, but the audio was flatlined at the 0 decibel level, and basically it sounded like it's going to blow your speakers out. Modern movies, ironically, starting from the 90s, just as loudness war was rising in the music industry, movie makers started to mix their audio appropriately, so the loud noises won't blow your speakers, but the dialogue almost seems too quiet. And then when the ad break comes on, the audio of ads is mixed the so-called normal level, and that results in the ads playing too loud. Anyway, the reason my streams are low is because they are on my channel, so I can mix the audio the way I like. And actually, Foodie Beauty's archives, I quiet down to the level of, for example, the video you are watching right now. But if you want me to mix my audio at the levels of, let's say, Lolcow Bus or Your Mama, then yo, what is up in this bitch? Charlie's High today, 6'7". Yo, motherfuckers. Uh, so, yes, that was extremely cringy, but you got the idea. I could actually provide examples from real music, but I probably have to use Estonian music because, well, I'm not monetized, so I could use copyrighted music, but I don't know. Anyway, that is why you are sometimes having audio issues with my streams. Also, when Yaba played my stream, she played like 23 minutes before she realized that it's too boring. I can't take it anymore. And actually, Yaba is a very good trooper. She's a very strong and independent woman. Uh, but last night, the night before Yaba's stream, we were at that channel called Two Snarky Girls. Subscribe probably or check them out. And they played like 5 minutes. They got 5 minutes into the Woody stream. They played the same unlisted video from my channel, and Snarky 2 made the executive decision to basically not play this stream anymore, and also said that I caused her permanent psychological damage. And I wanted to mention one more thing. If you look at my channel banner, I should update it because I don't like the way it's. I don't like the layout of it, but I wanted to address something Yaba has said quite a few times, and I know that Yaba is mostly joking and not and it's not serious, but if you look at my channel banner and see that there is a word called politics, and you wonder when have I talked about politics in my channel, then basically the thing I wanted to communicate to Yaba, I'm going to use her jokes as an example. But basically the thing is that Yaba, I love you, and I'm not going into this, but I would advise you to not make joking remarks that people outside the United States should stay away from the politics of United States. I realized that we are talking about Foodie Beauty, and Foodie Beauty's political opinions depend on the dick or the theoretical dick she's currently getting. But in general, if we forget about Foodie Beauty, the thing is that for since the Second World War devastated Europe uh, in an extreme level, and their economy suffered enormously, but the war didn't take place on the territory of the United States. I mean that I believe that is the key factor. But basically, the United States started to experience an economic boom, and the boom basically lasted all through 50s and 60s, and maybe starting from the 70s, Europe and also Japan started to catch up. Either way, that uh, paved the way for United States into becoming an economic superpower, thus being yes, I know, thus being the superpower in, well, in general sense, and the position of US made it so that since their economy was so big, they had certain leverages over the rest of the Western world, and that developed into political supremacy for one reason or another, and that has slowly evolved into United States meddling in the politics of other nations, and the attitude of Americans could actually be very efficiently be observed in the context of the Ukrainian war, because well, in 2024 there was going to be presidential elections in United States, and since I was following the Ukrainian situation updates, the hosts of those videos were closely monitoring the US presidential race, because basically the financial and military help to Ukraine depended on who won the presidency, and the people who were inclined to vote a certain way when they heard any negative talk of Trump or MAGA, they would rise up in the comments and they would all scream. I mean, they would all write in caps lock or exclamation points added to the end at least. They would all write that stay out of United States politics. This is none of the business. This is the United States business. But when Trump was elected, a few months later, there were elections in Germany, and Elon Musk, as the unofficial vice president of the United States, at least at that time, was heavily implying that a certain far-right party should win the elections in Germany, and he was not the only one. Basically, all the same people who were saying that stay out of United States politics. This is none of your business. This is our president. It could be assumed that basically it's the same people were saying that this country should have this government and that country should have that government and so on. And okay, I realize I went on too long, but basically it is not wise for an American to say that you should stay out of our politics while the United States is actively pursuing the role of the world police and the one who knocks, basically. I mean, I haven't seen Breaking Bad, but I hope that their reference was appropriate. And so, I mean, if we're talking about Rosie and Foodie Beauty and all of the other lolcows, they should fuck off with their opinion. But basically, you can't expect people, I mean the foreign people, to stay out of United States politics when you actively say that, when you actively encourage your government to meddle in other countries' businesses. Anyway, I hope someone watches this long video, and I actually have a plan that in memory of those 11 subscribers that I lost, that I should make a series of weird and boring and perhaps irritating videos to show my love and appreciation, of course. But I'm going to, in a few hours after publishing this video, I will publish the birthday stream of Foodie Beauty. Goodbye. One more thing. When Yabba's stream finished, or was about to finish, people reminded Yabba that she promised to do a giveaway. So Yabba did a giveaway, and I'm sorry, I realized that this seems to be a funny / hard word for me to pronounce. Giveaway. Anyway, one of the giveaway winners was the person whose name is Zelavi, and for some reason, I don't know if it was for Yabba's benefit or whatever reason the user has. The user first typed Zelavi in the French way, and then they typed Zelavi in the so-called phonetic English way. Either way, I usually play a little snippet of a song at the end of my videos, so this time I'm going to play a song that is entirely dedicated to Yabba, and it's an Estonian song, and the title of this song is Zelavi, and the song is going to be in Estonian, 0% English, 0% in English, but the words Zelavi are, well, surprisingly French. So